Hey everyone, here's a look at my 29-gallon tank. I can't even remember the last time I did a video of this tank. It's been a while. So a few different things going on, not much. Got more guppies. Been trying to grow guppies for a long time. They always die on me. I have swordtails in here. I've had platies. I don't have any now, but mollies. I mean, no problem with anything. Guppies always die on me. I think it's just because where I get them, I just get them from a big box store. But I kept trying, and now the ones that I have 6 females in here and 2 males, and they're doing great, which I'm really happy with. 'Cause this is like the first time I've successfully kept guppies. I mean, I can keep other fish with no problem. I've kept tons of different fish before, all kinds of different species. You know, some of the fish in here, like these X-ray tetras, these things are like 6 years old. And the Serpe tetras are like 5 years old. I have a weather loach in here that's about 5 or 6 years old. So I mean, it was weird that I just couldn't keep the guppies. Again, probably because of the way they're bred so massively, and they're just not good quality stock. But so far, some of these were bred in my little bowl aquarium, and so I'm sure most of the babies, if not all of them, will get eaten because I have Serpe tetras and black skirt tetras, and they're like little piranhas when it comes to food. If I put like brine shrimp in here or the small bloodworms, it's like a feeding frenzy with these guys. But this tank is just growing. It's a dirted tank. So on this piece of driftwood, I have some Anubias, but I had a bunch more, and for some reason, from this middle part over, it just all died off. It turned, most of it turned black and just died, covered with algae. And then this little bit over here, I mean, it has algae, but it's doing fine. So I removed it, and there was some Java moss growing in there, so I'm just gonna let that grow out. There's a little patch right in the center by that nearite snail, and you can see all the white eggs the nearite snails constantly lay, but I'm okay with that. I also put a little piece of lava rock with some Java moss on it. So this sword plant wasn't in here before the last from the last video. I just stuck it in there. There's another bulb. So the only difference is I added this I made this little bottle filter because I wanted an air stone in here, but I thought I'll just make a filter. I came across a video, you know, there's like thousands of videos of these bottle filters on YouTube. So I thought I'll just make one again. I've had them before in my tanks. That one just has aquaponics clay media in it, with a sponge at the end. And then this is my little DIY internal sponge filter. This Biomax. It's a new one I made. I have one in my 20-gallon too. So the only thing is I'm down to 1 Cory cat. So the past, I guess, year, my Cory cats have been dying one by one. They're really old. They're probably 6 years old too. But they've been dying one by one. And the one that I have in here now, he's got tumors. I don't know where he went. But he's got tumors in his stomach. And he's an albino, or I think it's an albino Cory. I think that's what they call him, the white one. There's my rainbow shark. But wish I could get a look at him. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. He's the last one. I had albino Corys and green Corys in here. All pretty much bought around the same time, within a few months. Like I said, gosh, maybe more than 5 years. It's got to be closer to 6. But I'm going to keep an eye on him, and if he starts to suffer, then I'll probably just euthanize him humanely. But he's doing okay. He still eats. He's still pretty active. But I don't want to add any more until he goes. But yeah, other than that, no other fish loss. But it's crazy. So I have a rainbow shark in here that I've had for almost 2 years now. I bought him when he was super tiny. And just sort of a misconception about them. You know, I've seen videos where people had them in the wrong kind of environment, the wrong setup, and they can be bullies and they can be mean. But I mean, I have guppies in here. I have tiny guppies. There's one little one right there. And they're fine. He doesn't bother them. I mean, rainbow sharks are semi-aggressive, so he does chase some of the fish sometimes, but it's just brief, and it's not, he doesn't target anyone. I wish he'd come to the front. He's getting really big. But he'll half-heartedly chase some fish sometimes, but it's not like terrorizing. He just grazes all day. He's like my favorite fish. All the plants are doing good. Let me take you to the top. This video is going to be long. Sorry, I don't do updates very often. So I used to have a bigger marine land on here. This is a 150. I used to have a 200 on here. And so I'm just running 2 sponges in there, and then the bio wheel, of course, and then a filter on the intake. Needs to be cleaned, but still got good flow. And then my aquaponics filter, that's what I like to call it, my hang on the back aquaponics filter. I've talked about this in the past. It's a super simple setup. The plants are growing like crazy. This is dumb cane, and then arrowhead, and then pothos or pothos, however you want to say it. But yeah, that's just an update. Hopefully I'll make an update sooner rather than later. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and leave those. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video.